Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa buddhang dhammam sangham namasami. Hello, dear Dhamma friends. It's a fine morning, little bit of windy in here and about to rain anyway. But I think you are doing great, and this kind of environment is really helpful, It giving us so much pleasure, I could say, by the nature. So we can practice mindfulness much easily, because of the conditions are quickly changing. So today I invite you to reflect on a small act with immense power of pausing. In our busy world, it seems too simple, but within that single moment of pausing lies the doorway to freedom. Okay? When we pause, we step out of our automatic patterns. We are no longer swept away by craving, aversions, or distraction. We wake up, if only for a moment, and sometimes that's enough to break the chain. So today, let's explore why the pause is not just helpful, but actually the key. Have you noticed how often we react without even thinking? A word triggers anger, a memory brings sorrow, a desire arises, and we are already chasing it. This is samsara in the real time. Okay, it's like this: thought, then feeling, then reaction, then it becomes habit, then rebirth of the same circle. This is what's happening right now for all of us. The Buddha thought that we are bound by avijja, ignorance, and tanha, craving, and both operate automatically. We don't plan to get angry, we don't choose to cling, it just happens, unless we pause. When we don't pause, we live unconsciously, we repeat old karma, even good intentions can become mechanical. Imagine a light switch that is stuck in the on position. That's our mental reactivity. The pause is the gentle touch that switches it off. It is in this pause that sati, or we call it mindfulness, is born. When mindfulness is present, the mind is protected. When we pause, we can observe our emotions instead of becoming it. We can choose the silence instead of regretful speech. We can breathe instead of break it down. This is the moment we interrupt the flow of suffering and create a gap, a scared space where wisdom can enter. Once a man came running to the Buddha, angry and shouting. He insulted the Buddha, trying to provoke him. But the Buddha simply paused. He did not respond with anger. After a few moments, he gently asked, if someone offers you a gift and you do not accept it, to whom does it belong? The man was puzzled. It still belonged to the giver. The Buddha replied, then I do not accept your anger, it remains with you. The pause protected his peace. That pause taught the Dhamma. This is not only for monks or meditation peoples, I could say. You can also pause before replying to a different email or the messages. Even someone criticizes you, when you are reaching of something out of habit, snack or your phone or thought, in moment of beauty, to fully take it in without clinging. Even one mindful breath can be a difference between a reaction and reflection, between suffering and release. The pose is not just a calming technique, it is a crack in the whole of samsara. In that stillness, we begin to see that feelings are not commands, that not every urge must be followed, that awareness itself is already free. As the Buddha said, just as a skilled carpenter removes a rough peg with a smooth one, a moment of mindfulness can remove a moment of ignorance. That is the secret. Pause of the key. No, pause is the key. So, my dear friends, each day gives us countless chances to pause. Let's not miss them. You don't need to stop the world. You just need to stop for a breath. For a breath. Sorry. Pause and you return home. Pause and you remember the Dhamma. Pause and you become the witness, not the prisoner. So the next time you feel overwhelmed, triggered, tempted, or tired, just pause. There's a moment to remember you are not stuck, you are awake. And in that pause, freedom begins. That's what I wanted to deliver today. I think this is the key. So I hope this idea may you find easily, and it will help you to break the circle of the samsara. Sadhu, 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 anumodana. See you next time.